Welcome back, diamonds. Y'all know what we getting into. It's creative, whatever today is. Let's be honest, we're creative every single day of the week. We're doing double life-sided makeup today. One side we're gonna have chic and classy. The other side we're gonna have punk rock and wild. I'm not gonna talk too much in this video. We're going into our brow with our pigment. And we are doing that brow how we regularly do it. Now we're going into the top and bottom of that brow bone to make it clean. Now we are definitely doing double duty today on which part of the face we should work on and which part of the face we should not work on. And I chose to go to the other side and clean up that eyeshadow lineup. Now I'm going into my darkest green shade in my eyeshadow palette. And then I'm going into my lightest shimmery green shade at the bottom of that dark green shade. Y'all see how my eyeshadow brush is looking right now, thin and refined. You need your eyeshadow brush to be thin and refined if you want to do fine lines. We're going in from some green from our eyeshadow palette onto our eyebrow, that white eyebrow that we had sitting there. We're painting it green. Yes, green. Take your time, do hair stroke motions. Hair stroke motions will get this brow to looking to where it needs to be, to where you desire it to be. Hair stroke motions. This is not the final look for the brow. This brow took a lot of work. If you want to do coloring for a brow, I suggest you get the right supplies and products to color a brow. I suggest doing some face paint, but I went in with some classic old eyeshadow. I know full facts, some of us cannot afford those classic paint face jobs, whatever you want to call it, products. So I go in with eyeshadow for everything. Now that we're on to the other side, I decided to do a smoky bottom eye. Then I smudged out brown and black together to make this smoky eye color. For that base underneath the eye, we used a Kiss White eyeshadow base color. So for this side, I want a smooth, flawless HD finish underneath the eye. Just so you can see that bottom eyeliner effect that I put down there, that smoky eye. We're blending everything out with our dewy wet sponge. Not dry, dewy wet. Just make sure everything looks natural. Now we're going into our eyeshadow on that same side. I'm going to smoke out the top right next to that brow bone. Not on it, right next to it. If you have a lazy eye, this technique is definitely for you, so be paying attention because I definitely have a lazy eye and this worked for me. Went in with both of my Glam Lip Kiss eyeshadow bases to create this smoky effect for what I want when I set my eyeshadow on. That is the green eyeshadow that I'm going in with, and look how beautiful it came out. I'm smoking it out. I don't have to do too much. I still got the same product I'm working with. Now we're going in with our black eyeliner. And I like to use a fine tip because that fine tip just gets everything right for me. And I love perfection when I'm doing an eyeliner. And this is the design I came up with for this look. Now we're on to the other side. I'm going to do some liner. I don't know why I just attempted that. Then I went into my color palette and found the nudest nude that I can find and put it in the middle of that cut crease that I did. I wanted to do a glossy look for this cut crease, but I decided to just go nude and plain. I actually forgot to put on the glitter sparkles at the top of the nude after I finished the look. I was so tired. We're going into that palette for dark green and dark brown. We do have to cover up that red cheek from the blush, so I'm going into yellow to dull out that red to green. So I'm kind of playing with color theory, putting some of that yellow underneath the eye. Then I'm coloring up that line with the dark green and fading it into the yellow / green. You can leave it like this, or you can put your diamonds on top. It's up to you, but I put diamonds on top after the look was finished. Now I'm going into my lips with the same techniques that I've been using throughout all my videos. I'm just making that lip color nude to match my eyelid on the other side. I feel like if you're doing an extreme look, the lips don't have to be extreme as well. You can do a nude lip and everything will melt down just perfectly. You know we can't go nowhere without setting those lips because I am a big lip girly and I do have to set my lips or they will move overnight. We're going in and blending that contour out on the cheekbone and the nose. I made sure I sprayed my setting spray, moving the product. And we are doing light pads. We're not doing rough patches, no. We're doing light pads. And ignore that glue on the side of my forehead, y'all. I didn't get time to clean up. Now we're just cleaning that blush down to make it fade out into our contour that we just placed down. I'm doing a light check to make sure everything is perfect. Every light angle is perfect. Every way you see me will be perfect. I went into my Color Fit Me pressed powder palette to find my color, and I'm dusting it on my face lightly, gently. Y'all know what I'm spraying on my face, that one side. Make sure you pat that product in. Glued on our lashes from Key's Diamond Untouchable Lash Collection. And this is the finished look. How you like me?